community and that camaraderie that you build is something so sacred that should have hung on to. He could have fucked anybody in LA. It didn't have to be one of their friends.
Well, I mean, that's true,
And
but
that's the part that I don't like about her, because even if he wanted to do it, he was in a relationship. He shouldn't have. I don't care what that relationship boundaries were. The fact that he wasn't having sex and she wasn't giving it up to him, and she had dirty dishes in the bedroom, and who cares?
Ariana
But the
Madix.
fact is, he should have never opened up that zipper to her and said, "You know what? You fucked my
Opens it
friend.
up.
You were engaged to my friend."
Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. We're going to disagree.
No.
Ariana Madix should be thanking him. She wouldn't have
No.
been on Dancing with the Stars. She would not have a job
agree.
as a host on Love Island right
She
now.
was also just on a comedy show. I forgot the
Yes,
name of
yeah,
this
but
guest
She has
star.
a fucking career because of Scandival. She should be thanking Sandoval.
Is that
Sorry.
is that the only thing? Do you think? Do you
Yes.
think her life's mission? No, it's not.
It's a good career so far. I don't know how
No,
long it's gonna
no.
last, but she's doing
And
nice.
then what? And then you marry a billionaire and move to
Yes.
the Greek, like
Lala sounds good to me.
Like who? Like Lauren Sanchez?
Lala
No,
with the Greek billionaire the other day.
Do you know that Jeff Bezos makes like 7 point something million an hour?
I know.
I read this the other day. I started crying.
Is that all? Oh wow.
It's insane.
Because his yacht costs $25 million a year to keep in the water, and so that's only 3 hours of work for him. This is what I do in my spare time, okay?
I know. It's crazy.
But David, let me tell you something.
Yes, darling.
As you mature through life and you go through the different stages of life, you're going to realize that the money can't buy you all the things. You're saying yes, but it doesn't. It really doesn't.
It doesn't buy you love. It doesn't buy you internal peace in your
And it
mind.
also changes the dynamic of your friendships and relationships in a different capacity. Having that much money
sometimes
is not something, it isn't. I have a beautiful life. I have an amazing world that I live in, and I'm grateful and thankful every single day, whether I'm in the limelight or not. I have a career. I found it. I have a business I love every day I want to go to. And it's a service. I mean, I can't tell you how happy I am.
Yeah, but
it doesn't matter if I have 10 million or one.
But I have to say, when we met Jeff Bezos, he was the nicest guy.
Where'd you meet Jeff Bezos?
At the Emmys.
At the Emmys.
We hung out with him for a little bit. He was the nicest guy.
Because we were with the Amazon group, like our show's on Amazon. So
we
were with Miss Maisel. So we were sitting right next door to Miss Maisel, all kind of like combined, because it was like seating all with the Amazon.
Let me give it Gowning Out in Beverly Hills, Prime Video.
And when
it's on Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, and when we were there, we took a picture with Jeff.
Yeah.
And I actually walked up to him and I go, "Oh, yeah, we're on first name basis." So I walked up to him and I go, "You spend enough money on getting Miss Maisel all the Emmys.
Yeah.
Snow White needs more kibble, Jeff. Can we get some?"
He literally said that to Jeff Bezos.
I go, "Snow White needs some kibble." I go, "Our show's on Amazon." He goes, "I know.
Yeah.
I know, Paul."
He was
he
was very cool.
He's very sweet.
Very sweet guy.
Look, most really successful people are, one-on-one personable. That is part of the job. Now, I know people are probably thinking of some other people they don't like that are very successful, but I think there is a personality thing to it as well.
And we met Lauren Sanchez years ago when she interviewed us for Anna Nicole Smith. After Anna died so many years ago, she was a newscaster, and she was so down to earth, so sweet. She's
been to the store.
Yeah, she's very sweid. Nice people.
Good for them.
Nice people. Look, I think that Miss Maisel should have at some point thanked the number one comedian that's ever existed in the history of the world, Joan Rivers. But that's okay. Let's not rehash old wounds.
Do you know that I did Fashion Police with Joan Rivers when it first started?
The very beginning.
Yeah. Were you on the TV?
Yeah. In the very, very.
I have to tell you, I got to go back because I've watched every episode of Fashion Police. I had dinner with George Kotsiopoulos a few weeks ago. I mean, it wasn't just the two of us. It wasn't a date. Like other people were there when I was in LA for a minute.
So how many are you dating now?
First of all, let's go back. I got to go find this episode of yours of Fashion Police. This is very, very big news.
Before she went to TV Guide.
She was on E.
She was on at E Television.
Yes.
The same time that Anna Nicole
Yeah.
was doing.
Yeah. It was funny because when Anna passed, they pulled up all these clips of Anna on the red carpet, and you always see Paul in the background fixing her dress, whatever, and they like circled him in the background. He was always there.
Well, because I never made it about me. It was always about, the personalities or the people that I was hanging out with, and they were friends.
Yeah.
I mean, I met Anna, and the first time I met her, I mean, so many people. I was an established designer in Beverly Hills at Rodeo, and I've had my store for at 35 years now at the same location. So to think that I was part of American history. And then when the stylist came in, Lisa Thayer, she comes in and she goes, "Oh my God, I don't know anybody else that can navigate this. Can you help me out? And I know this is like not even something that you would consider, but I'm begging you." And I thought, like, what? She goes, "Anna Nicole Smith." I go, "Oh my God, she's like my icon." And all my clients were like, "Anna Nicole? Oh, that's Playboy, honey. You're so above that."
Right.
I said, "But I dress all women.
Yeah.
I love women. I love the curves. I love the shapes. I love the softness, the hard edges. I love it all. I love to make them feel like they're the best dressed in the room that they walk into." So it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
So when I first met her and she walked down the stairs, I was like, "Oh my God, she's like a life-size Barbie doll. How would you not want to fucking play with that? Like, I want to dress her all day." It's like she was beautiful.
David, I don't know, we didn't celebrate, but we commemorated. It was Anna Nicole's 18-year anniversary of her death just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? It's insane.
I don't know how it's been. Listen, Anna Nicole walked so Erika Jayne could run.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
We just saw her a couple like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And she is become so, I think she's found her groove,
Erika.
her identity,
and
her personality and characteristics that she's always been, and true to herself.
Yeah.
And when I saw her, and I was like, "Oh my God, you know what? I love her always." I knew her when she was a hostess around the corner at my boutique in Beverly Hills. And the fact that she's now coming into her skin as an individual, I'd love to see the transformation. And I'm so for it. It's beautiful.
She just finished up as Roxy Hart for a second run on Broadway.
I know.
Right. I think Anna Nicole walked so Erika could run. I do. And I mean that as a compliment to Erika. That's no insult.
Can I tell you if Anna Nicole was here still, she would have been the best housewife you would have ever had. I mean, she would have been the best housewife.
Yeah.
Now that's somebody that should have been a housewife all day.
Anna,
she would.
Anna was a housewife before there were housewives, because she was the court drama,
all of it.
Yeah.
And she was richer than all of them.
Listen, the show was a great show. Let's never forget.
Yeah.
Well, since you love all women, Paul, one of the most beloved, one of the most hated also, a very controversial housewife, Miss Tamara Judge. People they either love her